Alright, welcome to another week of Ether Raids. We are starting off with Yoon season, and I'm pretty sure everyone is going to have Yoon, so we're up against a Japanese player for our first match here, and we're going to go with a hit and run team here. I've added Dimitri on this team because it kind of made the most sense since he has the Vantage, and this team is pretty much all Cavs, although I'm kind of just waiting until we're able to get rid of Lumera, so I can add another Mythic there instead. Just to mix it up. But yeah, this is going to be a interesting team to try out, at least. I'm still not sure what to do with these two Nerthus. They're so similar, but one is clearly better than the other one because not reliant on, well, because one isn't a mythic. Then the New Year's Nerthus is better, is pretty much what I'm saying. Because Mythic Nerthus can't get any, she's a Mythic, she can't get buffs. The extra health helps quite a bit. So essentially we're going to just smite onto the trap and then, you know, take care of it from there. No near save, so we're good on that front, but it is going to be interesting in terms of how far we're able to get back here. My other concern is the Hell in the back there. That's a +10 Hell, and I've been struggling a little bit with dealing with these +10 Hells. They are quite fast and just refuse to die. So, no, as you can see, I don't have any mages on this team, any ranged units aside from Peony. And I'm not about to go send Peony to go fight Hell, so... yeah, might not be the best matchup, but hoping Seliph can do something. Although Seliph has been kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, he's been kind of disappointing on this team. I love the 4 movement and the fact that he has the wind sweep. He's really just here to take out Byleth. But I'm not gonna lie, he's been really disappointing. I might even swap him out for someone else now that we have Dimitri here.
Do not waver.
I don't know. Overall, I'm just not happy with this team, but for now, it does about enough to get. Oh, that was a fake. All right, nice. That means we get to back up a little bit further. Well, it still would have been Kanto too, regardless. So yeah. Take out Medius, escape, and deal with the rest from there. Don't know how I'm going to get the pots exactly. Again, all cows. I mean, I do have a lot of range, but
of course,
yeah, not exactly sure how I'm gonna get the pots over there, but we'll figure it out. My choice here is between Medius and Claude, but I'll probably go for Medius because Medius has Kanto control. And I want to get that off the board if possible. I'm very surprised that I'm not getting the one-shot here. More than likely because
Good morning.
Dimitri isn't moving any spaces.
Ready when you are.
So his weapon, that's a part of his weapon effects. About the amount of distance that's traveled to get the instant special. So that's fine. We still are able to take out Medius in any case.
What you wanted?
And then from here, we'll just cancel back so that we don't take out all the units with the Vantage. Although I'm pretty sure at least Hell would have survived. And also to avoid the triangle attack. Yeah, I think from here only Shamir will get the triangle attack, depending on whether or not Shamir goes first.
Yes.
But she can also move to... Well, both of them can actually get the triangle attack, actually. So let's see how this pans out. I don't have... I replaced the Schism with Dragon Wall on my Lumera, just because I feel like I'll use that more. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, we got the one shot there.
A gift for you.
And now comes Claude. Whoa. This is an unmerged Claude. Wow.
Blessed night.
I'm struggling to figure out what to do with my Wind Tribe Claude. He's just there in my barracks, doing nothing. I don't know what to do with him. He's He's very good, but you typically want to run him on a catcher ball or a flyer line. And I don't really run flyer lines, and as it relates to catcher ball, I have other green units that are just as good, if not better, than Wind Tripod, and also the movement kind of hurts him. Yeah, really not sure what to do there, especially with Byleth being so good. I don't. Alright, so yeah, this is what I was talking about with Hell, and me not being able to take her out. She's just plus 10 Hell, very fast. Gambit makes her even more tanky. I'm not quite sure here what to do. I don't have any mages that could handle this.
Do not waver.
Lay down Lumera's Terrain, and then get rid of the debuffs from Yoon. And then let's see if that makes any bit of difference. Nope, Dimitri is still dead. Getting outsped by Hell here. Wow, okay. Nerthus dies because it's just too much damage. Adaptive damage at that. And Seliph is just not fast enough to outspeed plus 10 Hell. Wow, okay.
What's next?
Alright, so we're gonna just attack with Dimitri here, since he doesn't die from this position because he gets the extra drives from Peony, which actually is exactly as much as we needed to be able to not get doubled, so that's great. And as for the next plan, well now, because the Panic Smoke is down, we're able to double Hell, so that's great.
Let us go.
But we're still not doing enough damage here
to
take her out. And also don't forget that she has the Miracle, and she's going to be healing from the combat here, since she's not going to counterattack. Her distant pressure won't give her the chip damage, and she's not counterattacking. So she's going to heal 7, which puts her back into Miracle range. And I already used my dance, so Seliph can't attack again. So this is bad. This is a tough position to be in here. Not quite sure what to do here.
I need it?
Alright, so I'm just gonna do this. See if New Year's Nerthus is actually doing quite a bit here. Not getting doubled, which is great. So we're probably gonna do this. Okay, so I've made the decision here. I'm gonna go ahead and initiate with Seliph. I gotta move Lumera out of the way to avoid getting hit by Yoon on the following turn. So that brings Hell down to 1.
Together.
And then Nerthus, hopefully we get Gale Force. And with some luck, yeah, this is pretty much all luck, we'll be able to take out Hell. Because currently New Year's Nerthus is debuffed. She doesn't have Clash in her weapon. So if we get Gale Force here, which I'm not sure if we do or not, but if we get Gale Force here, we'll remove the debuffs, and then maybe we should be able to double Hell. We'll see, because Hell's weapon effects are turned off right now, since she's outside of 25%. So let's see. Alright, man, it's time to go for it, man. I've given this as much thought as I can. We're just gonna have to see if it happens. This should bring us down to 2. And let's hope that this brings us down. Yes! Okay, perfect. So we get Gale Force off the combat. And let's see here. Okay, great. So she's dead. We do get the double because our debuffs are removed. And can I attack from right here? Okay, great. So yeah, we're gonna take out Hell, and then we're gonna cancel away. And then Gravity on Catra means that she won't be able to move very far, and even if she was able to, she'd probably just die to a counterattack. So we're good to go here. We're just gonna figure out how to get the pots and maneuver around Yoon from here. Man, this was really tough, man. Hell is really hard to deal with. Typically what I would do is Omni Tank and outspeed with one of my God Swords or something, but I decided against that because of Shamir. So yeah, definitely need some better strategy here. I'm honestly considering even just removing Stella from this team because he is just not cutting it, man. I think primarily because he's not able to trigger the no counter on the first combat because I don't have any type of special acceleration on this team. I don't know, man. It just feels like it's not worth it. And I also do really like the 4 movement. It really is very useful, but I'm missing kills with Seliph. Maybe I could replace him for some ranged unit, for a ranged unit that can probably do a similar job. Maybe I'll try out the Selena from the Day of Devotion banner since she is bonus. Maybe I'll give her a shot just for this season, just to see how she works out. Although that also gives me the problem of not knowing how to tackle or not being able to tackle Byleth. So whoever I potentially swap out Seliph for has to be able to take on Byleth as well. I could run Leon, but
of course.
I don't know if I want to do that. I already have him for Anima season, and then I'd have to waste a blessing. But also, I don't know if I'm going to run the same defense next Anima season, since apparently they're still going to be bonus. So, tough decisions. But I definitely think I want to change this team up. It's not doing exactly what I wanted to do.
We will deliver.
Maybe even take out Nerthus, since I don't need...
As ordered.
I do like having the extra Gale Force, but I don't think I need the extra Mythic.
Good morning. It'll be all right for all life on land.
I think I might swap out Mythic Nerthus.
Together.
Yeah, I think that might be the best play. I don't know who I'd put in just yet, but I think I'm going to swap out Mythic Nerthus for someone else. It is nice to have the Gravity and the 2 Gale Force, but
It's a promise.
this team needs a ranged option. It's too much melee. I need even a ranged cav or infantry cav. Some type of range option needs to be on this team for it to function properly, I feel like. But overall, we're pretty much done with this one. I'm just going to get the last spot here. GG's. It's been good games. No dance on the team made it a little bit easier to deal with. And we're going to just close this one out with Dimitri. There goes Yoon. That's it. Peony pretty much counters Yoon, so if you have Peony, you should be good for Yoon bonus season. But we're going to play one more. Stick around for that. Alright, here's the second match of the day. We got an easy one this time, and we're going to go with another team here that I am not quite happy with. I'm not happy with a couple of my teams here for light season, but I don't know what to do to replace them. I really do want to get some more use out of this Altina. Her bonus season is over, but she's still very good regardless. But this team probably doesn't take advantage of all of her strengths. And then there's a Lear here who has no counter disrupt. I just wanted an extra option for the no counter disrupt. She's not necessarily needed on this team since both of them are green, so there's really no reason to have 2 green units. And even I find that I'm not the biggest fan of Legendary Lear. I feel like she doesn't have enough bulk to survive most things. So I might just drop her from the team altogether.
Good morning.
I don't know. I'm considering. I don't know, man. This is the same team that I used last light season, but I really didn't use it very much at all because it was a lot of cav lines, and you know, maybe I'll put Myrrh on this team.
Steady now.
There's a thought.
Am I needed?
I wonder if Myrrh would be a good option. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really need to fix these themes, but I'm feeling a little bit. I feel a little bit spoiled for choice. I have so many options that I could choose, and I don't want to unlock the team without having some type of concrete idea. But in any case, let me just go over my last defensive plays for Astra Anima. I first off want to talk about the pod placement. I did think I left it in the video that the pod placements were a trap. The only problem was that I realized that people were getting smarter, so no one was breaking. If you don't break the pots, you're fine, and that's kind of what a couple of, well, one of the persons that won against defense did that. They didn't break the pots, so they were able to survive against Leon. And once I figured out that, hey, okay, maybe more people are going to catch on to this, I feel like the players that are left in Ether raids are smarter than regular. There's not a lot of casuals left, I feel, especially not in the higher tiers. So ultimately what I'm going to do, what I did was just move the trap placement. I just essentially removed the pot trap because it was a trap. But yeah, I eventually just removed it. Maybe it'll come back if I realize that, you know, no one's picking up on it, or if I change the team composition. Because if you take out the Cav, Leon, to some other infantry or flyer nuke, then I don't have to worry about the pots being there or not, because there is a lane for my units to go around and not care about being able to move through that section of the map.
I will enjoy this.
But yeah, it is something that I have thought about. It might be back, it might not be back, we'll see. But ultimately, I was kind of disappointed with Leon. He didn't really do very much. I don't know why. I really don't know why. He didn't really do very much, man. Most of the times, Ivy was the one initiating, even though he is able to kill Byleth. But even in a lot of the Byleth matchups, Ivy initiated, or even Celica initiated first. So I don't know what that was about. But I mean, most of them were wins, so we take that. But I don't know, I was a little bit disappointed with that, because I did want to see Leon pop off, but that just didn't happen. A little bit disappointed with Ivy, although with bonus stats, I think she'll perform better once her bonus season comes around. It should be dark season by then, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, a little bit disappointed with some of the kills that she missed on Violet. It went a lot better when I was testing, but everything doesn't always go according to plan. One of the things that I was trying to figure out was how to get her to hit 5 times more consistently, especially against armored units, because she is going to win the speed checks, and a lot of the time she is going to get that guaranteed follow-up. So I'm wondering what was preventing her from hitting 5 times against some of those. It's not, I was wondering if it's because it's not neutralized effects that prevents units guaranteed follow-up, but just guaranteed follow-up. So I'm wondering if that might have been the reason why, but we'll see how things go. Another successful match for the first day. Let's see how the rest of the week pans out. And I gotta think about fixing my teams. GG.